You like Trump? Good girl. You like Biden? Come on, man. We cheated. Okay, we're back on this little thing. I pulled majority of the stuff out of it because it's got to give me enough room to get back here, get a relay and everything in. Took the transformers up and they was kind of crooked. Put a new input. This wire is just too big and too heavy. I don't know if people understand this or not, but the gauge wire you run makes a lot of difference. It's more surface area in a bigger gauge wire, and for certain things it's good, certain things it's not. Input on transistors, it needs to be a littler gauge wire. Hell, I've even used 20 gauge wire on some of them. And so I cleaned all that out, repositioned all the transformers on his, and still looks a little crooked, but I just don't want it to have to be coming back in here. Irons to cut off, but I'm gonna try to fix it best I can. Rewrap the input transformer and get it where I can get and the length of these caps. I mean, but you can't just stretch them out and hook this in all the way to that in. It creates a even more capacitance. They put these long legs on them. I don't know why normally, but when you see them down on a board, they're usually very close to the board, and it's for a reason. So I'm gonna redo it like I think it should be done. He's like, the guy's telling me to do it as cheap as possible and leave it like it was, but I can't leave it like it was. It's gonna look bad. It's gonna come back or go to somebody else when it could have just been fixed this time. I'm gonna slide the board all the way up against the back there. Tie these ground legs down to it. Probably put a bolt through here. Maybe one through there. I don't know. I would like to have put another heat sink in it and turned this board around this way and had it facing out, but I'm about to do what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to put a relay here against the wall and shorten the distance up and come from over here to commander over to the relay, and just straighten stuff out. That could actually cause a problem. Two different wires. I can't really explain that, but that's a bad idea on Class C chokes and stuff. It's just certain things that need to be ran a certain way, and I'm gonna do it the best way I know how, and that's the honest way I'm gonna do it. I just ain't gonna skimp. No, I'm not gonna replace the board. If it was me, I would turn it around, you could actually get the 4 transistors on here, but then the board would be hanging out on each side. I can make it work like this. Let's just say that. And the screws was took out of it. It had these washers, and they was raised up above it, and they was actually touching in one place on the input there, so I had to get that up out of there. And I tapped out the holes with a tap and put screws back down in it like it's supposed to be. I actually used a 440 tap and tapped them, and yeah, I mean, this thing ain't gonna run like one that I would normally build, because the voltage, for one thing, it's gonna have the amperage for sure, but not the voltage. But and the power wires would just not gonna be long enough to go where I want to put them. I'm gonna I don't want to wrap over to here to get the I'll probably put a distribution block here and then run the wires over. Probably. I don't know. It takes longer to do this sometimes because you got to rethink, make it custom. But we're going to leave it at this here for right now, and we'll be back. I'll probably do a little bit of this work without being on camera, and I'll just come back and give a update on what I got done so far. But this is what I got as of yet. Cleaned all that out. The board's not in, so I'll do majority of that work over here. But I'm going to try to lay it out a little different than where he had it, and try to help him, her, it, whatever, you never know nowadays, right? Build another one on his own. But you got to force the air out of this heat sink. You can't just have it sitting up in here. It's going to create all kinds of problems. The air is going to go straight directly out of here, and it ain't even going to hit this. And being this is against the bottom, no radiated air is going to go through it. It's just going to pass slam over the top of it and do no good. So I'll have to make a little block off plate here or something, maybe. This side over here I think it's going to be alright. But just I'm do the best I can do, and I ain't going to do no different. That's just all it is. Don't ask me to do things that I wouldn't normally do, because that ain't right. You got to do what's right. So, alright then, we'll catch y'all in a little bit. Alright, we're back in it. Only thing I got left is hook up a switch to it. And if I ain't mistaken, he wants a sideband delay. I'm about to get with him with that, but it ain't gonna be where you can run it on sideband. It's only putting out 12.8 volts, and it pulls down right much because of the it's just, you really ain't enough power supply for it. What does it say on this thing? It's supposed to be 100 amp. That's on the 12 volt. It's supposed to be 100 amp, but it pulls down right much when you put drive on it. So this is the way it runs down. Of course, you can see that. Oh. Alright, that's doing it right at about 450. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of drive on it. Oh, right at 100 watt drive. Oh, doing 600. Oh, a little over 600, and it's pulling down. I put more drive to it, and it kicks the power supply out. Oh, put a little bit more drive to it. Oh, that's 700. But see, the voltage done already kicked out. Oh, so you got to turn the switch off, wait, turn it back on, voltage comes back up. Let me turn the drive back down. Oh. This thing goes in protection mode when it drops down below, say, 12 volt. I know it's 12.8, but as soon as it senses it's going to drop down below 12 volt, it kills it. It's got Crowbar protection service control in it. I don't know, but it's working. I'll show you what it does on a meter. We get all three of them in there, plus the slug, 1000 watt slug in peak. This reflect going back towards the radio. That's when it read it 200, 400, 600, reading that bottom scale. Oh. Now let's put a little drive on it. Turn the amplifier off and I'll show you how much drive I put to it. Oh, about 120 watts drive. So you can hook a striker radio up to it, or something like that, and get right at 700 watts out of it. Alright, I'm turning the amplifier off, the driver, and this is just radio drive. Oh, hello. There's a reflect OVS under a watt. About a little over half a watt. But that's the best you're going to get out of it with what you got. With what I got to work with, I've done the best I can. Like I said, it's got an SSB switch on it, but he said he just wanted the delay, so I'll talk to him and make sure. If I bias it, it's just going to pull it even harder. So, about all I got to say about it. But now at least it'll have a cooling. We got the switches over here, so this one here is where you can hook up a cell phone, quick charger, And this one here is your voltmeter. I tied the wires up, put new wires in it. The other wires that was in it was, and believe me, this short run is sufficient enough to carry that. This big number 8 gauge wire and this 8 gauge wire. Hooking another wire ain't gonna do nothing. It's already putting a drag on the power supply that's in it. Had 2 of these in it, you get more out of it. So that's just a side note to you. You got room, you could tack on another one and put the ground probably back here. That's what I would do. Put the other ground back here, put another one of these modules in. But plug this hole because it's going to be forced air now. So that's pretty much done besides the switch. And I just done it like this, run power to here to there to key the relay. But that's a lot better than it was. A lot better than what it was. At least I didn't run it beforehand, so, because I didn't want to chance it. But that's what you got. That's bolted down, soldered down in the back, bolted down here. It's light, won't weigh nothing. Got a foot off of it here. Put a foot on it. It's got a damn screw through it, but I can drill a hole beside that. Got a wood screw in it. Maybe that'll come out. I don't know whether you meant to put that in there or what. Get them with the hemostats. Where in the hell are they at? I hope you didn't bugger that up. These are different than the ones I got. Alright. So there you go. Pretty much fixed. So I got to hook the switch up. Battery's going dead, so I'll talk to y'all later. Later. Okay, we're back. It's all wired in now. I got 2 LEDs right here. So when you turn the power Well, the damnedest thing happened. The modules done went out. I unhooked everything from the hot circuit of it. It's reading the voltage there. And get no voltage to it anymore. Getting power to it. Getting AC power. $120 volt. The modules done went out. I have to look up these modules, and I think it's all you gotta do is unplug it and it resets. And I've unplugged it for about 10 minutes and still nothing. Well, I'll be damned. I'm thinking that, you know, if it's got a short somewhere, it's going to automatically go in protection mode. That's the reason I hooked all the hot wires from it so it don't see anything. Only thing it would be reading would be the meter. And it's unplugged. Them I was talking on it in California too. Alright, plugged it back up on. Power on, nothing. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to end it right here and might have to come back to it. I don't know.